little cute music. Isn't that cool? Hey, everybody. Welcome back. 844. So, these are more than your average jack-o'-lanterns. Financial consultant. Yes, I said financial consultant during the day, but master pumpkin designer on the side. With the soda on the side. I'm kidding. Brian Yeager is joining us now with one of his creations, and he's going to tell us where we can check out more. He's been on the show a number of times here. And Brian, thank you so much for bringing back the pumpkins. You do so many fun things with them. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me back.
Absolutely. Okay, so you got a display going on since the last time we talked to you. You got all fancy on us.
My first art exhibit.
Yeah.
I never in my wildest dreams would have thought I had an art exhibit for pumpkins.
Okay, now tell everybody about it. How did it happen and where are they located?
They found me at the Summerlin Art Festival, and they asked if I would be interested, and so I'm now at the Summerlin Library. I have 19 pumpkins up there.
Nice.
Oh
yeah, there's the picture. There's the video.
Yeah.
Very cool. Look at that. And that from which point? Tell everybody about the cartoons that they're from.
Well, that's Rat Fang. This is a witch that's burning at the stake. There's my logo, KillerPumpkin.net. My favorite is a scary clown. I don't know if you have a zoom in of that, but
yeah.
I started doing some coloring of the pumpkins this year. It's the first time I've ever tried to paint them as well as carve them. That's coming out nice. You know, that's coming out okay.
Okay, tell us what you have here, because these are pretty cool too.
These are some things I think your viewers can do at home, because this is just a basic jack-o'-lantern that most people would normally carve.
Yeah.
The pumpkins I have at the exhibit are plastic foam, and so most people don't carve those, but you know, I'll show you how to do those too.
Okay.
But this is a finished product that I carved last night. And here's kind of a halfway done one. And all you have to do is, everybody can take a pumpkin and do the triangle pumpkin eyes, the triangle eyes, the triangle nose. On this one, I cut out the top, and then you use a peeler, a cheese peeler, and you peel the face off the pumpkin, and then you go ahead and cut the eyes, the nose, and the mouth. And then you use, this is a file like you get from Home Depot.
Okay. And what is it called again?
It's just a file. I don't know what kind of file it's called.
Okay.
But you grind it down, and here you can just see, you just start grinding it away, and you can make eyebrows, you can grind the teeth, and I think every viewer could do this at home and just kind of jazz up their normal jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah, and speaking of jazzing it up, you take these plastic ones and you really jazz them up, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so folks, I'm going to try and hold this up. We were practicing during commercial break, okay? But now, this is like, look behind here. This is what Brian has done. Put a little light there. I don't want to mess up the camera there, but there's a light there. And then you put the jack-o'-lantern on front, and it'll kind of glow there for you, okay?
Right.
Can you see that? You see who that is? It is the Wizard of Oz. Now, you said, how long did it take you to carve this up?
That's got about 20 hours into it, and I'll put about another 10 more to get it to be like a one that I put at the art exhibits.
Yeah, now this is kind of like a do-it-yourself parent, so if you want to do this for the kids, check this out. So you got this one little panel with the light on it. Now, how do parents go about doing this? It looks simple,
you can download my pattern at KillerPumpkin.net, and it's a very simple pattern. You glue it on the pumpkin, you use a hot knife to cut it right through, and then you just wash the pattern off.
Okay.
Now this will go on the front of your house as a sconce. You can put it on the lights in front.
Yeah.
Then this one is basically your normal jack-o'-lantern. It's the same thing. I've got a pattern on my website. You can download it and cut it out and make a normal pattern.
And it can be fun. It's like a little family project that you all can do with the kids. There you go, right there. You see it? Isn't that cool? So how long does something like this take?
That only takes about a half hour.
Very cool. All right, Brian. Well, thank you. And again, congratulations on your display over at the Summerlin Library. Where do you go from here? What are you going to be doing from this point on?
I go back to work.
Yeah. Financial consultant. All right. But hey, it is called KillerPumpkin.net. It's an exhibit. It's now through November 4th over at the Summerlin Library. Get the kiddos over there and check it out, because this looks like a whole lot of fun. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much for having me back. I really appreciate it.
All right, 8:48 right now. John, are you artistic like this? Could you do something like this?
No.
No.